Guess what I'm listening to? That's my only laugh for the day. What was the other thing I was gonna do? Bounce it off of Twitter. No, I'm not there yet. Oh, this is stupid. Where'd it go? That's the first one. Just wiggle it. It's not Daniel Bond. One more time. 3, 6. My balls. I gotta sing this song on the camera. Oh, maybe I should just stop. Skeet, motherfuckers. Skeet, goddamn. Not allowed to cuss on camera. I think I need to talk to myself. Let's see. I think that's gone. That's going. Hi, who am I? And I know nobody's gonna see me. So, bench top. Oh my gosh. I should just start venting the melodrama from work, and I don't know if Eric ever comes on one of these things. No, it did not. You don't fuck around with national labs and security, or do you? When I was a kid, there was a story about somebody that painted caution radioactive substances and like put the radioactive sign and like a bunch of stuff like that on his car. And within less than 18 hours, he was in jail. And this was like my friends. This is elementary school. My friend's brother in high school said it, told us about it. So rumor mill as a kid. I love being in Los Alamos as a kid. Like we could get the big M180s. Back, this is before the big fire, which has totally denuded the hills around Los Alamos. They're a barren landscape now. So no, no, I don't have contacts. Although I'm glad we did find that. Terry Wallace, the executive director of Global Outreach and something. That speech was, I'm glad I found that because it helps clarify some mental fog for me. There's one other technical area that I'm aware of, and it's where there's a whole bunch of technical areas up there, like TA1, TA2, TA4B, TA55, TA 25, TA 33, right? There are all these, I don't know how many, there's not a lot, but there's quite a few technical areas up there. Oh, from the windows to the walls, all these bitches crawl. I don't get enough singing in. Come on, let's go back to that. That's right. This thing has a mic and I sing. Oh, whatever. I know Mark and Jeremy don't watch these things. Where am I? Let's see. Big breakthrough. Goats. Fucking miss my goats. I was all fucking emotional yesterday. Goats. I started crying because of my fucking goats. All the videos I watch of Taos, all my animals are dead. They're gone. I was so happy with my animals, and they're all fucking gone. Fuck the cartel-controlled government. Taos County judges are treasonous. Taos County judges commit treason daily. Every time they sit on the bench and adjourn, they rule in favor of the cartel. Courts in New Mexico obey the rule of the cartel. It's so bizarre. This here remains in and out. This part is this part. This diagram. I guess it's like old shorthand for some sort of vacuum diode, triode thing, but X coil AB is this component and these two wires. And if you read it, it goes in both the in and out of it. This thing is. Anyway. Last issue with wiring is getting the mains in. This is main out. And then there's one other thing on here where I'm going to have, this is ground for the rheostat. And then this has to go into the bottom transistor. So this last little junction. Overall, these coils could be improved. They should be probably about that big, about that tall, and centered on the rod. I've said it in the past, Manillas doesn't understand the field topology and the relation between the coils. So if it will work anyway. So dink. Foolish. Something like that. Mains in. The outer coil acts as an RF choke, and these will be wired in series. And only 3 of them are interacting with the coil. So I'm going to re-examine the wiring, the outer RF choke, but essentially it's choking the magnon. Maybe it's trying to act as like a conditioned Faraday cage in effect. But the innermost coil is the electrostatic charge, and that's, if anything, it's just the second coil that's picking up voltage for the rest of these. The wiring of this it's just weird. So anyway, voltage out. So I could potentially have some sort of like power rail, and all of these draw off the power rail. This is square thinking. So anyway, that's more for the PRC that is in my phone. If anybody is listening, I'd get texts from the PRC. So Namo Amitabha and Budstorov. I'll go bring my fucking Russian book gear in one of these days. Mental health. What else? So I still have Little John going on in the damn and then the magnon is a condensed state of physics, condensed matter physics. Bose-Einstein condensate. It's basically the circuit in operation. It's a portable power source running at 180 volts, running off of a single 12-volt battery. The output voltage is up at the higher voltage level, and the ratio between 180 volts or what the magnon is circulating and outputting is like, it's the true efficiency. Here we're in open loop circuit theory mode. The magnon is an RF source. It's generating a near field excitation and has a far field effect, which presents a static moment against the localized entropy around this system. Anyway, there are now 4 laws of thermodynamics. When I was taught, it was only 2. Remember the 0th law of thermodynamics, which is two bodies in equilibrium with each other will be in equilibrium with the third body. that's brought into contact with them. That same logic can be used and is why surface plates are flat. They grind two surface plates against each other, and then they take one of them and get another one and grind that one. And then they take this one, grab this one, and grind that. And then all three are flat because they were ground to flat on each other. That's the zeroth law of thermodynamics and how you make flats, surface plates flat. So anyway, where are we? Magnons, thermal magnetic ice anisotropy. I'm within a couple minutes of getting this thing wired, and I'm not going to do it live. I have to. Again, the big issue is the bottom connection. So what else? Yay, Twitter. What do I have to tell myself for other people to examine? Not a whole lot. Music in my headphones is annoying. I guess overall, I'm just kind of focused on work and not wanting to engage in my emotions. I'm talking to myself in the camera. Hi, everybody. Dead air. Earlier, I was feeling anger. What was that? It's a fiery interaction between like minds, but God, I don't know. We're arguing internally over the composition of the bismuth and zinc and scan the colors reflected by scanning electron microscopes, and it's just contrarian. Michael is always trying to be correct, like, which I know is not possible. But anyway, reading more papers. Where did I stop last night? Magnetoelectric effect. All the way back into 1988 or 1888. Linear magnetoelectric effect. In the most general form, the magnetoelectric effect denotes any coupling between the magnetic and electric properties of a material. This is the first example of such an effect was described by Wilhelm Röntgen in 1888, who found that a dielectric material moving through an electric field would become magnetized. That's kind of interesting. Dielectric material moving through an electric field would become magnetized. So what is going on here, everybody? Let's see if I have these. I need two screens. I need to get back to having two screens. Oh, hey, there are two people here. Oh, hey, Amy. How you doing? I'm on work break. Mental health. Nice. Maybe you're still here. Somebody's still here. I was just going through work and trying to rationalize my emotions with Mr. Perone and the internal dynamics behind APEC. Oh, we had Tim Ventura dancing. That was kind of the fun thing. He got up and was like, wee, dancing on the camera. That was kind of funny. That was at the end of the weekly business meeting for APEC. So anyway, I guess I need to remember that I was ahead of the curve and coming down from New Mexico, and I've associated with these guys, and they all seem to be ambling around in the same direction with understanding what we understand. Jeremy's doing his... I keep getting followers. Jeremy's doing his weekly disclosure thing, so maybe I'll be on that tonight. And I've already gone through my circuit, so 15 minutes. I usually try to make 20. How am I doing mentally? What's my mental health self? No, psychically, I could see Mark's mind got close to mine, so there's a lot of light between when that starts happening, which is interesting. But he's still using his amphetamines and Xanax, so I don't need the fucking heart attack that makes me. It gives me a lot of anxiety. I don't. East Coast anxiety is killer to me. So anyway, materials, making the crystals. It's just a mental struggle with everybody trying to get an understanding of the material. Oh, I know the fucking. I guess I will be my Buddhist self for a little bit, but on his show last night, was it one of the guys started blabbing, going blame China? It's the metamaterial stuff is okay. Later, I got to finish the thought though. Later, Amy. Bye. Well, I'm jealous. I want kids, so extra hugs for you. Hawaiian uncle vibe, I hope. So, but yeah, there was one guy that was talking about the Chinese drones and trying to make the UFO metal become a Chinese drone metal. And I said, bullshit, that's a Chinese spy op. And then next thing I know, the guy got dropped off the internet. Like he was kicked like on his side. So I'm curious if the PRC is watching. I know they're in my phone. I've alluded to that earlier today. So, and that's not just paranoia. That's my professional work life due to being on the inside of APEC, because I know China is in my fucking phone. Meaning that there's a unit of people somewhere in Hong Kong that have the same level of access as the NSA. So anyway, use Signal, everybody. Whenever certain apps go off, the Chinese send me a text. It's really fucking annoying. And it's everybody's phone around Falcon Space. In Perone. So anyway, that guy got booted instantly because he was talking Chinese conspiratorial crap, and I guess I vibed into our spy unit in Hong Kong and said bullshit, and they agreed, and click, the guy just got dropped off the thing. So I don't know, if you know your spies are there and you're friendly with them, they can sometimes, spies want to work with you. Anyway, except for the Russians, they're fuckers. Electronically, they're the ones that will try to wreck your junk. The Chinese would rather collect info, which is why I refuse to have TikTok. And it's almost getting to the point where I need to have people like delete TikTok if they're within the workspace. But anyway, Amy's come and gone. Those are thoughts from my professional life. So I don't know. Rochambeau. I don't know. I don't use Reddit, and that's kind of making me interesting. Friends were texting me, and I don't know how many people. I will have to look now. I'm curious. Mental health. Anyway, get grounded, stay grounded, go out, hug a tree, stay sober, get off of weed, go exercise more. 'Tis the season. Remember to be friendly with your friends. Merry Christmas, everybody. Or Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa Hanukkah Mas.